Hello Plymouth, Luke Pollard here, I'm your Member of Parliament. Today we found out about the future of the Royal Marines in Plymouth, and it wasn't good news. For the past year I've been campaigning to secure the long-term basing arrangements for the Royal Marines in Plymouth after the government closes Stonehouse Barracks in 2023. I've asked questions and I've held debates on it in the House of Commons because I've been worried that the government promise to build a new super base in Plymouth didn't have enough detail around it. There wasn't enough certainty for the Royal Marines or for Plymouth. And today, in this announcement, we found out what will happen. Chivenor and Norton Manor, two Royal Marine bases elsewhere in the southwest, won't be closed now. Good news for those communities, but it means that the Royal Marines that were going to move to a new super base in Plymouth will no longer be moving. What the government's also decided to do is extend the closure of Stonehouse Barracks from 2023 to 2027. That means more uncertainty about what will happen after the point of closure. It means Royal Marines will continue to live in substandard accommodation up until 2027. Now, local Conservatives are trying to suggest that the promise made time and time again to build a new Royal Marine super base and bring Royal Marines to our Plymouth wasn't a promise, that it was some kind of vague aspiration, that it doesn't really matter if it doesn't get followed through. Let me be clear. We were promised a super base. We were promised hundreds of millions of pounds of investment to effectively build that super base. We were promised more Royal Marines. And instead, we are not getting a super base, and we're not getting certainty for the Royal Marines 3 Commando Brigade that are based in Stonehouse Barracks. That's not good enough. It's a betrayal of our city. It's a breaking of the promises made by Conservative ministers and Conservative MPs locally, and I'm not going to stand for it. So I'm going to continue to pressure the defence ministers to give us certainty for the future basing arrangements for the Royal Marines, and I'm going to continue to fight the corner for our Royal Marines who deserve good quality, decent accommodation in Plymouth. Thanks so much, Plymouth. See you soon.